I'm here with Andrew Hartman from Carlstadt Public School. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me for a virtual cup of coffee. And
Thank you.
on here we are, another day in quarantine. So, Andrew, what do you teach?
I teach third grade, all subjects except for science.
Awesome. And how long have you been teaching for?
This is actually my first full year teaching. I've been teaching for about 2 years now, but this is my first full time gig.
Great. Quite a year to start teaching with this whole coronavirus, but it can only go up from here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a year to remember for many reasons, I'm sure. So in our conversation, we were just talking a bit about, how this is quite a damper on the year, but there's also some things we can learn from it. So do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. With anything like this, it presents a lot of challenges, but I think when things of this nature kind of happen, everybody needs to work together, and there's no time to really think about, in the long run, how things are going to work out.
Yeah.
So it's just teachers kind of working together and making things work.
Yeah.
And I think with that, there's been a lot of ingenuity and a lot of really cool digital tools
Yeah.
that maybe we used a little bit on a surface level, but now we're really finding out how much we can use it to reach out to the kids. And it's been a challenge, but it's been super interesting, I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think like innovation is it's made necessary. So all of a sudden, like we have to use these resources that we were never forced to use. So
Yeah.
we have to use it to our advantage now. And you're right. I think it will totally innovate classrooms forever.
Absolutely, and I think it's beneficial too because for so many of these kids, the world is becoming more and more digital, more and more moving that way. And of course, we like to keep things. I don't want to stop kids from writing with a pencil or
Totally.
writing on a piece of paper, but they do need to be more practiced in using these types of mediums.
Sure.
And I think just even like something as simple as like using a Google Classroom,
Mm-hmm.
there's so much you could do with that. But even on a basic level, if you're just getting your kids signed in there and getting familiar with that, it's small things that like that are going to be huge life skills going forward as well, I think.
I think you're right. I think that gives us a lot to think about, and I think that's going to be the wave of this in education. That will be the takeaway. I think it has to be the takeaway, and I think we have to learn from this. So thank you for sharing a virtual cup of coffee with me,
Absolutely.
and to Carlstadt Public School, and stay healthy.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.